Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Tuesday, October 26th, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, 2021. Take a look at the models. Snowfall is coming in heavily, but we have some big news to be breaking in the morning. We have inside information on an independent analysis of the IPCC report that is going to be used at COP26 that you'll want to hear. So stay tuned for breaking news in the morning. Now back with the update. The big story: record rainfall drenches drought stricken California and douses wildfires while filling lakes 20 feet. Keep calm. It's boom time. Good news. I-80 open after heavy snowfall in the Sierras, over 6 feet in some areas. We're going to show you the models. We're going to show you the snow totals. Lake Tahoe back above natural rim. The lake was feet below natural rim and has filled up rapidly. A weekend of heavy rain has helped raise the water levels at Lake Tahoe back above natural rim. Tim, the water level at Tahoe City fell approximately 6,280 feet of elevation. The natural rim is 6,223. So just a little bit below the rim there. As heavy rains Friday through Monday morning, the lake level reached well above rim as it rose rapidly. Take a look at that. The gauge height in feet. It's like a feet of rain. It's insane. Well, with rain comes snow and the global warming goodness. Major California ski resorts opening early this week thanks to the snowstorm that bring this that bringed the snow, that bring it. Well, the snow was brung and it was a ding dong. Nor'easter spurs rescues in New Jersey as area braces for hurricane force wind gusts. Take a look at that. Powerful nor'easter slams the East Coast. Up to 5 inches of rain and wind gusts over 70 miles per hour will be possible for the Northeast, like a beast, into New England through Wednesday. And we're keeping a close eye on that. Bay Area storm watch. San Francisco sees the wettest October day ever. Not yesterday or last year, ever. The National Weather Service released a rundown of the highest wind speeds recorded amid the atmospheric river event Sunday and Monday. A 92-mile-per-hour gust recorded atop Mines Tower in Alameda was the strongest wind of the event. And take a look at some of these totals. The rainfalls. Where did they go? They're totals. They're gone. We'll be back. Like Mammoth Mountain, set to open Friday, gets 2 feet of snow. Ho, ho, ho. Paling in comparison. Some areas north which received more than 6 feet of snow. And we'll show you that data. Now, Mammoth Mountain received more than 2 feet of snow Monday, with more flakes expected to fall in the evening. The 41 inches of snow that have so far fallen this month on the upper elevations of the mountain make it the second snowiest October ever on record, trailing only 2004 Al Gore's. Now let's take a look at the most impressive map. This map shows where it rained the hardest in the Bay Area this weekend. In fact, some regions received up to 16 inches of rain. It's insane. Here's the San Francisco area. And you can just use this map to bring you in on some of the hardest hit regions here. Holy macaroni. North of Santa Rosa. And if we look at the last 48 hours and the actual rainfall totals, take a look at Mount Tamalpais, or however you say that, 16.55 inches of rain. If this was snow, it would be, 16 feet. St. Helena received 10.9 inches of rain. It's insane. Ben Lomond Mountain, 9.63 inches of rain. Mount Diablo, 8.44. Cazadero, 8.38 inches of rain. Oakland Hills, 6.86. It was a rainy day and a snowy day as well. According to the National Weather Service and the snowfall analysis from the last 24 hours of powers, we're looking at up to 4 feet of snow just west of Fresno. Ho, ho, said Santa. But if we look at the actual national snowfall analysis, which does not censor, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to see some regions here, especially in California in the Sierras. I want to bring you up to speed here. Do you see these blue and purple regions all the way down south? Well, that in fact translates to 5 to 8 feet of snow, according to the legend. Now, I know that our channel is legend, but according to the legend, 60 to 96 inches of snow have fallen in California. And I can't even move it over here. Yes, there it is. Right here along the Sierra Crest. Holy macaroni. Northeast coastal storm impacts into Wednesday. Severe thunderstorm develops, shifts to the Gulf Coast. Like the most, always. The coastal storm will push further off the northeast U.S. coast Wednesday with high winds and heavy rains tapering off through the day, isolated to severe and scattered thunderstorms capable of producing damaging winds, and a few tornadoes should occur into Wednesday night from parts of Texas across Louisiana into the central Gulf Coast. Now, we've had record reports of tornadoes today in the Midwest. Holy mackerel. As the tornado threat continues through Kansas and Oklahoma in these yellow regions. So click on your county for updates in your area of what is actually scarier. And that would be tornadoes developing overnight, indeed. Now here we're looking at the snowfall potential coming for the next 10, 12 days. And, well, you can see snow moving into the northeast as low as the North Carolina and West Virginia mountains, potentially, or the Virginia mountains, as early as November 2nd and 3rd. But we still have heavy snow moving into British Columbia, Alberta, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado, as well as Nebraska. They can kiss my ass before the second wave hits there. Now, the second wave for the Sierras is coming probably, boom, right there. Lock it in, November 4th and 5th, Friday and Saturday, which is way off. But the snow patterns are normal or well above normal for the season. So Santa's going to be quite pleased. Seismic update. No actual quakes of note, but there is still a clustering of seismic activity on the West Coast, like we should all be very, concerned about. We should be looking there very closely. We have more activity on the Appalachian Fault and potentially the New Madrid Zone here, 2.8 coming from Steele, Missouri. There is some activity in Hawaii as the caldera fills. In fact, Kilauea has now filled 76 meters of lava since the eruption began in late September. A September to remember, as we stated, and we will stick to it. La deformación del terreno en la zona de la erupción podría producir un aumento de caudal de lava. Now, what that means is La Palma is experiencing some increased inflation, and, well, a lot of people are sharding their worldwide volcano news update. Fuego, Reventador, La Palma, Lewotolo, Swanosima, and more. Now, Fuego is buffing to 16,000 feet, Reventador to 15,000 feet, and Liwotolo. No one has any information on that, but La Palma is now puffing to 10,000 feet. Seismic activity is increasing after about a 10 to 12 hour lull. And that's good news, but bad news is that inflation has increased on the island. So if you want more information, check out the uplift and the dramatic rapid ground uplift on our last update at Magnetic Reversal News, while surface activity calms down temporarily. And that's all I'll say. Now, Space Weather News update. The sun got jiggy about 24 hours ago, but has quieted down since then as the Earth-facing quiet effect takes hold. Now, all these flares, most of these flares are coming from a active region that was turning around the northwestern limb earlier today. We did an update on that. No one cared about it. but we did do an update on it, and it has since quieted down. So all is quiet on the Western Front facing Earth. Remote sensing reveals details of ancient Olmec site in Mexico. Now, 3,000 years ago, these giant stones that are 10 feet high were being carved by humans that look just like Mayans today. And people think they're Africans. So there's that. Read the article. Never store your potatoes near this one thing, experts say. And that's apples. Yes. Never store potatoes, onions, or bananas near apples unless you want them to overripen in minutes. And that's because, well, that's because of the gases that are emitted from the ripening apples. Yes. And it is glycol. Glycol? Ethylene. It's ethylene gas. In fact, it's ethylene gas which causes potatoes to spoil prematurely, bananas to ripen, and other fruits to ripen rapidly. So you can actually use a potato. No, you can use an apple to your advantage. If you put an apple that's ripening and you can smell the flavor, and you just put it underneath of some green bananas, they will become yellow within a day. But as far as potatoes are concerned, they will rot because what you want to do is put potatoes in a situation where they do not ripen at all. So you use straw or sawdust or hay or sand or ash. Never apples. That's a boom. Climate change scaremongering is an assault on our kids' right out of science fiction. Yeah. Did you know that there are more deaths from suicide in young people than from COVID-19 currently? That's what this pandemic has spawned. Complete insanity in society. Young people are killing themselves at higher numbers than ever before in the past because they're scared that Al Gore is coming to get them, gobble them up in the future. That is sickening, and we need to end that soon. And that's a boom to knowledge. Proper prior planning prevents physical performance in a dystopian world where, well, real news is really pathetic and sad because the reason this is happening is because of mainstream media, not because of our channel. Share this with like-minded people. Become a hero. Become a Patreon. We love each and every one of you. Be safe. And we'll see you soon. Like Willie soon. And that's a boom.